Good afternoon, everybody. It is November the 14th. Out on some public ground in Montana. I saw a really good buck chasing does this morning. Looked like, I think he was a big 5x4. Really big frame on him, but mature buck, which is all I'm really after. And I was watching him from about a mile away in the spotting scope. And had to make a big loop, get on the backside to where I could access it on this block management. And I snuck in here, the wind's not real great. I busted a couple does out. And I got up to this edge where I put a marker where I thought he was. And I saw two different does bed down. And a little buck cruise along the edge of the field. One of the does bedded down straight to the east of me here. There's kind of some weird little cuts in this low spot out in all this CRP. And I just got a quick glimpse of her standing up on top of one of these little dikes. And she dropped down. She kept looking around like there was something else there. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a deer right there. Not sure if that was the doe he was with or not, but that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I think he's in this general area. But with any luck, he'll show himself here before too long. But there was at least that one doe over here. And I saw another one to the north of me. So I'm just gonna sit up on this little high spot and just watch and see if I can get eyes on him somewhere. I just got the muzzleloader, so my range is pretty limited. 250 to 300 yards is probably my max shot with this thing. And that's gonna be tough to close that distance out in this country. But I'm gonna sit tight and see if he shows up. If he does, hopefully we can crush him, so stay tuned.
down. He's down. Oh, I got him. With the muzzleloader. I spotted him this morning. There's a spotting scope. I snuck in here. I belly crawled hundreds of yards to get here. He was chasing does, chasing that little buck. I just zoomed the camera out. I don't know if I got anything, but I couldn't pass the shot. I had a doe up on the hill busting me. So he come up on that high spot. I shot, he freaking dropped, baby. Yes. November 14th, baby. We did it. With the freaking muzzleloader. Yes. And that's a freaking tank out in the CRP in the wide open. I'm gonna load up another round. We're gonna sneak up there and make sure he's down. Well, there he is, folks. November the 14th, and we shot a prairie monster. Giant 5x5 out here in the middle of the wide open in Montana, living out in his CRP. Spotted him from about a mile away this morning on the road through the spotting scope and got a little video of him. And I could tell he was a big old mature buck. And I slipped back into this block management from the other side. I had to make a big loop and drive around to get in here. Hiked in about a mile and a half, and spotted one of the does bed down by one of these little ridges. And I thought for sure he would be in here somewhere, and I sat there for about an hour until he finally stood up out of his bed. And when he did, he's chasing does all over the place, and he was about 600 yards from me at that point. And all I got is the muzzleloader, so I belly crawled a long frickin' ways through this CRP, and I ended up getting within about 300 yards of where I thought he was, and I couldn't see over these little ridges, and I could see a couple does, and then he chased a little buck out, and I had just a fraction of a second to get on him when he come up on one of these high spots, and I'm pretty thankful that I got close enough with the muzzleloader, made a good shot, and he's a stud. I mean, absolute stud of a deer. I can't wait until my son Grayson can start coming out on these adventures with me. He's gonna be 2 here in a couple months, so it won't be too much longer. Maybe next year I can get him out in the turkey blind and stuff, but sharing these kind of memories with friends and family is what it's all about. And I can't wait to start making memories with him out in the woods. Daddy loves you, buddy. Wish you were here, and I miss you every single day that I don't have you. But Daddy put down a big old buck for you this morning. I can't wait to show you. But I got a lot of work ahead of me now. Like I said, I got about a mile and a half pack out of here with this beast. I'm by myself, so make one load out with the gear and then get my game bags and stuff and make the second load out with hopefully all the meat and the cape and the horns and the whole works. But Justin Fiskajohn with Justin Fiskajohn Outdoors, we shot us a Montana giant with the muzzleloader on the prairie this morning, baby. I am ecstatic. Thank you, God.